Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Hey, have you ever been in a position where you at work and stuff and you putting in the overtime and stuff like that, but you need money right away? You need at least $500 right away, right? And you know it's embarrassing to borrow from a coworker and the family. You can't go to them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tell you some places that you may can see if they would be willing to loan you $500 with no credit check. Okay, even with bad credit. All right, so the first one is Possible Finance. Now, many of us have heard of Possible Finance. Some of you all may have used them in the past. The thing about it, like with Possible Finance, just keep in mind that Possible Finance, in terms of them, is the interest rates is definitely going to be much higher, right? And so that kind of bothers people or whatever. But here's the situation. If you know you need money to buy groceries or to pay a bill right quick or something like that, then don't let anybody discourage you, especially if they can't help you. You know, you got to do what you got to do. That being said, like I said, they're doing no credit check. So they're taking chances on you, long as you have an active checking account with deposits and everything. All right. So that's the first one. Now, the next one you're going to look at is Chime. That's right. Many people have the Chime app. They have the Chime bank account. Well, guess what? Now you can actually get up to $500 loan from Chime. Now, here's the kicker about the Chime app is that their loans on the interest rate actually only goes up to 29%. Okay. Now, some people may think that's high, but trust me, in this here type of climate, and you're asking somebody for $500 and they don't have a relationship with you, all they know is that you have good deposits and stuff like that, $500 can definitely be helpful. All right. Especially with an interest rate that low. All right. Now, for some of you all that may be banking with Bank of America, many of us are not even aware. Bank of America, they offer something similar to a payday loan. Okay. It's called the Balance Assist that goes up to $500 as well. Right. And so with this here type of loan, again, with Bank of America, you have to be a member with them for at least a year, and you can't have any overdrafts in order for you to qualify for it. However, again, it may be a better option than going to a payday lender, right? Now, you also have Wells Fargo. Now, here's the thing about it with Wells Fargo. They offer loans either $250 or $500. Now, here's the thing about it with Wells Fargo. It's by invite. All right. And so the only way to know if you qualify, you have to go through the app. You have to open up the app and see do you qualify. Usually with Wells Fargo, again, they usually want you to have a relationship with them for at least a year in order for them to send you an invite. So you have to open up a checking account with them in order for them to actually offer you that loan. All right. Now, the next one is Net Pay Advance. All right. Now with Net Pay Advance, they offer loans, and they're similar to a payday loan, but it is called an installment loan. The reason is because like places like California, you cannot offer a payday loan over $355, right? So they have to call it a installment loan, excuse me. Now, here's the states that they actually offer these loans to: California, Kansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah. So it's not a whole lot on the list of places that they actually offer the loan to, but hey, it is an option. Now, you have another lender on the list, especially if you guys are entrepreneur. Giggle Finance. Many of you all may not know that even if you have bad credit, they'll do a no credit check. Long as you have an active checking account with deposits. You have to have deposits, at least 3 or more deposits on a monthly basis. Okay. Now with Giggle Finance, they go up to $5,000. So if you're in the gig economy, you have to be in the gig economy for at least 90 days in order to qualify for them. All right. So that's one of the things about it. But at the same time, they try to make it easy for you to qualify for this type of loan. All right. Now, the next one is Voila. Now, Voila, VOLA, they offer loans up to $500 as well. Now, you have to have an active bank account for at least 3 months or 90 days. Deposits have to be over 50,000, excuse me, deposits have to be over at least $150, okay? So you have to have constant activity in your account. At least, again, deposits being at least minimum of $150. So it's not a lot that they want from you in order to help you, all right? Now, there are some open market type of lenders out there, and some of you heard me talk about, like big buck loans. All right, now with big buck loans, they go up to $5,000. Now, one of the things about it, I definitely want to tell you, like that big buck loan, excuse me, is a platform, okay? And by it being a platform, all right, so they're going to deal with like some tribal lenders, okay? And so with some of these tribal lenders, they may take your loan on with no credit check, all right, just as long as you have the availability. Here's one of the keys to actually getting approved for these type of loans: making sure that your deposits or your after tax is usually about usually between $800 to $1,000 after taxes. Okay, that's one of the keys. So it isn't more or less about the personal credit, excuse me. It's more about, do you have the availability? And of course, like I said, with some of these lenders and stuff like that, you know, they want to connect your bank account to Plaid so they can verify. So whatever you put on that application, just keep in mind when you go to apply for it, if that information is not accurate, then that's the only thing that can get you denied. All right. So it really has nothing to do with the credit. All right. So also, guys, please keep in mind that, hey, you got money on the table, especially if you're working a job. Guys, please take advantage of the free interest loan, okay? That's through your employer. And how you do that is by filing the W-4 form. That's going to stop your employer from taking out federal income taxes, okay? Now, sorry about that, guys. I guess my phone got a little too hot, so it cut off. What I was saying in reference to your W-4 form, all right? They'll stop taking income taxes out of your check. That way you'll be able to bring home a bigger paycheck. That way you'll be able to pay your bills and stuff. And so like with some of these loans, you may not have to approach these loans. Now, again, I always try to encourage you to work with your employer before you take out any of these loans. And another thing I would definitely tell you guys to do is go to Find Help, FINDHELP.org, okay? And so with findhelp.org, they will help you as well. All right. So I hope this video helps you. If you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.